Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, what do you think about Will and Mike?
Okay, I'm gonna get hate. I don't ship Byler. I'm a big Maleven kind of gal.
I'm not big on Maleven. Personally, I feel like they don't have chemistry anymore, but I do not want to see Will and Mike get together. I don't at all. Like at all.
What about Nancy and Jonathan?
Um, bro, Jonathan didn't he get like a wedding ring or something? Like,
Yes. And the ring wasn't even cute.
yeah, it's not even a good ring. And it's like, y'all are like 18, 19. Like, why are y'all getting married? But I also have a prediction that Jonathan is gonna die, which personally I wouldn't be too sad about.
Oh
And
yeah, I wouldn't care.
so I think Jonathan's gonna die, and then after Jonathan dies, Nancy is gonna find the ring and be like, "Oh my god, he was gonna propose." No, you know.
Okay, it's funny you mentioned that because I think Robin's gonna die. You know how she had that date with Vicky at Enzo's, and when you have a date at Enzo's, one never shows. And I think that Robin is gonna die in Vicky's arms, saying like, "No, we're gonna have to reschedule that date."
Oh, I could so see that happening. I thought it was so funny when like Robin noticed like Will like crushing on Mike a little bit, and she just immediately like clocked his shit and was like, "I know what you are."
Yeah.
Bro, okay, that last scene though, when like Will like got powers, I thought I've seen so many memes because you know how he like lifts one arm and then he lifts the other arm. I
Yeah.
see so many memes where it's like, and then he lifts his head, and it's like if there was a fourth one, his
I saw
would
that. I
rise.
saw that.
And that is so funny to me.
I
was
know. I
definitely-
hate that I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know. I was definitely not expecting him to have powers, but I honestly love it though.
Oh no, really? I expected it.
Really? I didn't expect it. I know. I guess it's not really his own powers. I think he's like, isn't he probably? He's probably just like channeling Vecna's powers. But yeah, why was Vecna such a like snatch baddie too?
Because they burned him in like the last episode of season 4, didn't they?
I know, but like it was like waist only was gone. Did you notice?
Hey, Loki had a belly in season 4.
That is true. He had a little bit of a beer belly going on.
No, but like I was such a fan of that. Like not the beer belly, but like the season 4, season 5, like that storyline was so good.
Yeah. One thing that I am curious about is, you know how they had, I forget her actual name, but like number 8, like locked in the room or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, like, do you think they're like forcing her to like create some illusion that we don't know about yet? Or do they just like, are they just holding her hostage?
No, because like I think that they were holding her hostage because Dr. K literally said people like 11 are dangerous. But then I could also see them using her to their advantage. So
yeah,
okay. I think that could go both ways.
Okay. Do you want to get started on the case?
Yep. Okay, this one is actually like really sad because like it's about like a family. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like I don't really like children, but I actually felt really bad like researching this. I didn't feel very good, but it's interesting, but it is really sad. Just gonna preface that.
Okay.
So the Watts family, there are 4 of them: Christopher, Shannon, Bella, and Cece. Christopher and Shannon were both from North Carolina. They met in 2010. They were married by 2012. So they were both from North Carolina, and then they moved to Colorado in 2013, and then they had their first daughter in 2015, I think, and then they had another daughter in 2017. Okay. And for a while, they really like looked like the picture perfect family because the mom, Shannon, she loved to post online, and like everyone who knew her, they said that she was a really good person, a loving mother. And she said that Chris was just the best thing that ever happened to her because when she met Chris, she was at a very low point in her life. She just had a car accident, and then she developed a chronic illness from that.
Damn.
I don't know what the illness was. I think it may have been lupus, but I'm not sure because I watched a video on this when I was taking notes. But fast forward June 11th, 2018.
Sorry.
Okay, Ash Trevino.
You don't know Spanish.
You're not right in the cabeza.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Si quieres,
Alexa, play Selena.
play como la flor. Okay, but anyways, June 11th, 2018, Shannon posts she surprised Chris with her pregnancy, and she's having a boy. Yeah, third child. And they decided, well, I think it was really her. She decided to name him Nico. And Chris's reaction to this was not very good. He was just kind of like, oh, it didn't really seem like he was excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, she was posting a lot, updating about the doctor's visits and everything. And then about a month later, Shannon was out of town for like a work trip. This is like the week of like August 13th, 2018. She was on a work trip the week before. And the night she got home around 1:48 a.m. She was dropped off with one of her friends. And the next morning, she missed a doctor's appointment. I think it was at 9 when the appointment was supposed to be. And she didn't go to it. And the girl that was her friend that dropped her off the night before got really worried. So she called the police. And, Chris, he got to the house and her car was there, her wallet, her ID, her phone, like everything was still there, but she wasn't. And Chris said that he had no idea where the wife was, even though, everything was in the house. I mean, like, I think we can kind of point fingers at him because they did say that he was acting really, really weird. They said that the anxiety with him was just visible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they knew. But so the friend, when they called the police, obviously they said he was acting weird. And then they were kind of looking around the house, and the master bedroom, like the fitting sheet had been stripped. And Chris just said, oh, like she was doing laundry. And the neighbor had, yeah. Don't worry.
So the wife is missing and...
The two daughters, yeah.
Oh, the two daughters are missing too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then the cops go to the neighbor because I think the bed sheet, they were kind of just like, oh no, like this is bad.
Yeah.
So they went to their neighbor and they had cameras that pointed to the house, like where the Watts family lived. And Chris claimed that he left the house at 5:15 a.m. that morning, and him and Shannon apparently had a fight before they left. And he said that he didn't see her pass then. But the security cameras from the neighbors did confirm that he was out in the driveway around the same time, just freaking out. Like it's like kind of what they saw when they came to the house with the police. Like he was visibly nervous, like very fidgety, just really suspicious behavior.
So he was acting the same at the police station as he was outside the house at 5 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which honestly, that's kind of like a dead giveaway.
Yeah, because I feel like you would be acting differently knowing your wife is alive versus knowing your wife is missing. But if he knows the same information in both scenarios, then I feel like you'd act the same. So
the wife, Shannon, her friend, and the neighbor just confirmed to the cops. They were just like, yeah, Chris isn't acting right.
Yeah.
So I think they kind of knew at that point.
So wait, okay, I'm confused. Sorry. So the wife is alive. It's just the daughters that are missing, or no?
Well, 3 of them are missing.
Okay. But, okay. For a second, for some reason, I thought the wife was alive and it was just the daughters that were missing. My bad.
But there is interesting background to all of this that had happened because Chris and Shannon have been having problems. Shannon accused him of cheating multiple times, and later they do see that he had been cheating prior to the murders with his coworker Nicole. So, there were definitely some marital tensions.
Oh, yeah. Did the wife know that he was cheating? Or is that no?
I don't think she knew. Oh, wait, maybe she did know because the other woman did post a lot, but I'm not sure if she saw it.
Okay.
Because the video I watched didn't really confirm it, but I mean, he was cheating before the murders, so.
Okay. Right now, it feels like a combination of like the new fuck-ass baby and like the cheating potentially got out. I feel like that seems like the most likely causes for the quote-unquote disappearances of the wife and the 2 kids.
We'll see. Okay, so let's go August 14th, 2018. The FBI is now involved with this.
Oh, okay.
And Chris is going on these TV interviews saying, so this was the first interview. Chris was saying, oh, like, they're just missing. And then he goes on a second interview, but he's talking in, like, the past tense about them, being like, oh, like, Bella loved Pink, you know, like, Cece was girly, you know, like, Shannon was a great mom. Just, like, stuff like that. Just being, like, talking in the past tense.
Okay.
And, of course, Chris is getting interviewed more about marital problems. And, you know, he confirmed that they've been having them. And then the emails were later exposed between the coworker Nicole and Chris that they were having an affair. And then Nicole lies to the cops and being like, oh, this didn't happen until, you know, before the murders. So Nicole also lied to the cops as well as Chris, saying that, you know, this was just a very new thing, even though it wasn't.
Interesting. Okay. Wait. Damn. Okay. So Nicole was actually lying to the police for this man. That's crazy.
I mean, they were both lying, but yeah, she lied for a man.
Yeah, that's crazy. She must have liked him.
Okay. Now, a day later, August 15th, 2018, Chris got called into the police station to take a polygraph test. He failed miserably with a minus 18. So he said he wasn't lying, but he failed with that.
What's even like a bad score to get on that?
Hold on, let me look. I can confirm this. I literally remember hearing about this, but I think minus 18 is really bad.
I feel like anything in the minus must be bad.
It's definitely in the minus. Oh, it's minus 6 or less, usually.
It means you're lying?
Yeah.
Oh, so he just tripled the lie limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they flew.
Did he even try? I'm sorry. That's so funny. Okay, keep going.
Well, then they called Chris's dad into like Colorado, and they brought him in to try and get a confession out of him. And Chris was saying that he couldn't protect Shannon because allegedly she was abusing the girls. And that was later confirmed false.
Shannon was abusing the girls?
Allegedly. And he's saying that like, oh, like Shannon killed Cece and Bella, and then...
Oh my God.
And then he had to kill Shannon, and he had to get rid of the bodies. And mind you, this is like 4 days after all this happened. This is the first time that this man has cried the entire time. I thought that was a huge red flag.
That is crazy.
Like, not on the TV interviews. Oh, and on the TV interviews, people were like watching them over and over again, because I was watching some of these like true crime commentators like watch over, and they said that he looked like he was like happy about it, like on the TV interviews.
That is crazy. So according to the dad, the mother killed the two daughters, and then he had to kill the mother. But according to Chris, it was a disappearance. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, because Chris told his dad that Shannon was abusing the girls and he had to kill Shannon. But then he was going on live TV and being like, oh, they're just missing. Like, someone took them.
Okay, so he was telling his dad and like live TV different stories.
Yeah, he was just basically lying to a bunch of different people.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so now their new priority was to find the bodies. And Chris did end up confessing that they were hidden in the oil field where he worked. And so naturally, they got drones to search the area. And he marks... Okay, so they had like a code for this. S was for Shannon's body, B for Bella, and C for Cece. He marked an S in the grass, a B in an oil tank, and a C in the oil tank next to the one with the B where he marked that.
Like, did he do that when the people died, when he was burying them?
What do you mean, like the where he marked it?
Yeah, was he writing like S like when he was burying them, or did he do that like during the investigation?
This was during the investigation after they did a drone scan of where, like the oil field he claimed.
Oh, okay.
Or where he buried the bodies.
Okay.
And the drone did pick up the missing fitted bed sheet that was missing off the bed earlier.
Oh, that makes sense. I was looking going to ask, like, did they look in the laundry for a bed sheet or no?
Well, yeah, the drone found it, so...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they found the bed sheet, and then he marked the other bodies. And mind you, like, these oil tanks, they're filled with oil and a bunch of other toxic fumes and chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to throw that out there. He put his daughters in there. And then he did end up confessing to killing them. And to avoid... He confessed to try and avoid the death penalty, pretty much.
Ugh, that's scummy.
Okay, now we're going to get to the real story of what happened that night.
Oh my God. Okay.
So this was at 7:45. Chris tucked the girls into bed, and then he talked on the phone with Nicole, the mistress, for over 2 hours. And then obviously we know Shannon got home at 1:48 the next morning after the work trip. And Chris goes back into the girls' room and he smothers them with pillows until he thinks they're dead.
Oh, what?
I told you this was bad. I told you. And it gets way worse. It gets worse. Then he goes back into the master bedroom and finds Shannon, and he strangles her. And he doesn't ever think of stopping, is what he confessed.
Oh my God.
Because he didn't want her to, like, fight back.
Oh, okay. Do we know the reason why he just starts killing them? Is it, like, did the wife find out or something? Like, what happened?
Shannon knew that there was an affair going on, and then he was upset over a new baby. And he also told Shannon previously, he was just like, I don't think we connect anymore.
Okay.
And then back to the bedsheet. He starts wrapping Shannon's body in the bedsheet, and then the daughters come into the master bedroom and see him doing this when he thought he killed them.
Oh my God.
So then he packs everyone in the truck, his 2 girls who are still alive. And they, they're just like, what's wrong with mommy? What's wrong with mommy? Like, they're really nervous, crying. And, he has his dead wife in the car and then his 2 girls. Did the dad not
already try to smother the girls? Why are they not, like, running away?
Yeah, he already tried. Well, mind you, the girls are really young at this point. They're 3 and 4 years old.
Oh, okay. So they probably didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah, they wouldn't have understood.
Okay. Because for a second,
you're at that, and you're also at that age, like, where you trust everyone and you don't think there's any evil in the world. So
yeah, because for a second I thought they were like a little bit older, and I was like, these bitches are fucking stupid. But no,
they were 3 and 4. I'm sorry, I forgot to give that context.
It's okay.
But yeah, and then he drives all of them out. This is about an hour drive to the oil field he works at. He drives all of them out there. He takes Cece and he smothers her body with a blanket and then drops her in the oil tank.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does the same thing to Bella and then drops her in the oil tank next to Cece's. And then he buries Shannon's body in the grass. And then, then they found the bedsheet later. And Chris did admit to feeling nothing the whole time while he was doing this.
What?
Like,
that's, wow, okay. That's like the weirdest thing to admit, I feel like.
Oh no, like, you're literally just admitting that you're a psychopath. And then more information came out about the affair. So, obviously we know that it happened before the murders, and we know that Nicole and Chris lied to the cops about that, and that was kind of part of the reason why they were having marital problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is going to be a really big fast forward, but fast forward to November 6th. Chris pleaded guilty, and then November 19th, he was sentenced to 5 life sentences without parole.
Okay, period. Deserved.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, yeah. Honestly, like, this sounds kind of cruel. I feel like, in a way, he did deserve the death penalty.
Yeah. Like, if you killed 3 people, then you deserve to die 3 times, in my opinion.
Especially them being your immediate family members.
I know. Like, that's crazy. That's like insane, actually.
What did you think of this?
We actually I feel like we didn't get too sidetracked. Like, I feel like we actually got through that really quickly. I'm proud of us for that one.
I know. Look at us.
Like, we have so much time for just bullshit stories at the end. Yay. But, that's actually crazy. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there wasn't, like, I just feel like it was just interesting how, like, he's saying that he doesn't feel anything. And I'm just like, so how long? I feel like it was almost like planned if he like knew he was going to go to the oil field and bury all these bodies. And he knew he was going to like use a bed sheet to like smother them and all that, I wonder if he like knew that's what he was going to do, like for a while, that he was going to kill his family. Or I wonder if it was like, like a heat of the moment kind of thing. And I also wonder what Nicole, like, did she know about it? Like, did she know he was going to murder his family or anything like that? That's what I'm curious about.
You know what? I actually did not get anything about that, but I'll look it up.
It's okay. We can formulate theories, bro, since we're AP scholars,
Okay. Nicole told people that she had no idea about these murders. That's what she claimed.
Okay, well, her word is also full of shit, though, isn't it?
Yeah, me personally, I think she was sort of involved, but,
Yeah.
Because I think, like, she also, I think she did find out about the pregnancy, so.
Mm-hmm.
And he did tell Nicole that him and Shannon were already divorced.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so everyone's just being lied and manipulated by a psychopath. Yeah. Mind you, Chris Watt's mother is still defending him to this day.
Really? Oh my God, it's a boy, Mom. It's a boy.
Oh my God.
that actually gives me so much insight into his mentality, because now you can probably theory. He probably had a boy mom who like loved everything about him and he could do no harm. And so he probably like in his mind, like still sees himself as innocent, or saw like, like I feel like he might have been thinking what he was doing wasn't wrong,
That, and then, I mean, let's just be honest, the guy seems kind of like a psychopath.
Yeah, it's probably a mix of both.
But yeah, that's kind of all the information I got from it.
Okay. Unrelated to the case, by the way, I need to tell you some lore about this is a second true crime, honestly, like this. So I have a friend. I'll call her Winona Ryder. That's my drag name, by the way, Winona Ryder. But so I texted my friend on Winona on Sunday, and Winona's not a real name, by the way. But so I texted her on Sunday because I forget what I actually texted her. No, I remember what it was, but that's like a whole story in and of itself. But I sent her the funniest picture like ever. Like there's like context and stuff for it, but that's irrelevant. Basically, I sent her the funniest picture ever, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. And then pretty immediately I see like the red receipt, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, she read it. And then she goes, no reaction to the actual like most hilarious thing you've ever seen. She just goes, I need to tell you something. And I'm like, okay, what? And she goes, I'm pregnant. Like, bitch, first of all, you're 17. Second of all, why are you telling me this information like I'm the daddy? Like, she goes, I need to tell you something, ... I'm pregnant. Like, is it mine? Question mark. Like, what? So obviously we did not have sex or anything, but I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I was like, okay, so interesting. So like, are you gonna like potentially like get rid of it, or are we keeping it? Like, what are we gonna do? And she's like, I'm gonna keep it. And this is interesting because last year, she had a pregnancy scare last year actually too. And she said she would have like gotten rid of it if she got pregnant, but she ended up not being pregnant last year. So I thought it was interesting that now she's decided to keep this baby. And now she's dead ass saying she's like scheduling a baby shower and shit like that now. And it's like I'm gonna go, obviously, but it's like,
you're someone's aunt now.
I'm about to be like an uncle, bro. Like, what is this?
You have to get the uncle hat.
Oh my gosh. No, it was so crazy. But yeah, that's my lore that's been going on recently. Although, do you have any lore?
No, not really. Bro. I mean, like, other than like my birthday being on Thanksgiving, nothing like that honestly was like one of like the worst birthdays ever. And I don't mean that in like an ungrateful way. Like, I literally just like hate having my birthday on Thanksgiving. This isn't the first time this has happened, guys. Like, it was like my second birthday. I don't remember any of that. My 7th birthday, and then recently my 18th birthday. So those, yeah, but those are just not fun birthdays. I don't recommend having your birthday on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because it's not always all about you.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I feel like I'm not a big birthday person. It was actually Dixie's birthday recently too. She turned 8.
Really?
Yeah. Did you see the comment from Grace?
Yes.
Bro, she was like, the Dixie slander. Oh my gosh. No, I heard for context for our listeners. So Grace is my brother's like girlfriend, and but there's a whole like, she was like our teacher at some point, like the mom was a teacher at some point of Grace. And so it's like this whole thing, the What I Do family, like just the fact that we got a comment from someone in basically the royal family to us, I think is crazy. I was so happy when I saw that.
Grace's mom was my Lang teacher last year, and she is like one of my favorite people ever. I love her. Everyone hates on her, but she's so funny.
Miss What I Do. I don't feel like anyone hates on her though. Like,
oh no, there were people that were hating on her last year, and I was like, how do y'all hate her? Like,
no,
really?
There's no way people hate her. Or I guess there is a way that people hate her, but like, I don't think it's founded.
Like okay, personally, I love her. Because, I mean, but I also I've made her break character multiple times, which is like my biggest flex.
Mm-hmm. That is so funny.
No, but I felt like so honored. I was like, oh my God, someone from the What I Do bloodline commented on our podcast.
I know. No, she told my dad, because my dad knows about the podcast now. She told my dad that she was impressed by it.
By us?
Yes. At least that's what my dad said. Like, why? Like, our podcast sucks, bro. I'm sorry.
No, literally.
Like recorded on AirPods.
Grace, if you're listening, we're featuring you one day and you're going to get your mom on.
Yes, we need Saucy What I Do on this podcast ASAP. Imagine being like a person who doesn't know about any of this lore, like trying to follow along.
Like, who the fuck is Saucy What I Do?
Good thing no one's listening to this.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like the beauty of like having a shitty podcast no one listens to is you can kind of do whatever, you know?
No, yeah. And someone from the royal What I Do family was impressed by it. So
I know.
I also did forbid Miss What I Do from listening to this. I told her, I was like, do not listen to that. Like, please don't.
I think she should listen.
No.
Okay, but think about this, bro. If Grace and William, my brother, get married, and then we have our lavender marriage with like our dermatologist / lawyer / engineer salary, bro, we will all be through marriage connected to the What I Do bloodline.
Yeah, is William going to change his name to William What I Do Joyce?
He better lose the Joyce period, like like
just become William What I Do.
Yeah, he should just be William What I Do. I don't know. I just like, I could so see a future where we're just all like related to the What I Do family, like Meghan Markle or something, like the royal family, you know?
Oh, we're literally going to be sipping martinis with Miss What I Do one day.
We're so like Princess Diana core.
Well, we're just fucking royalty, be for real.
Yeah, no. Even though we don't have like the bloodline behind it, we are royalty.
Low-key, my grandma could be royalty.
Mine could be too.
Oh, Dee.
Yeah. No, Dixie is royalty.
Oh, Junie is royalty.
Mm-hmm. Bro, this morning, Dixie's such a fat ass, bro. So I was making my lunch and I had a new loaf of bread still in the bag on the kitchen counter. Like, I'm talking like new, like hadn't been opened yet. And it was sitting on the kitchen counter and because I was about to make my sandwiches for like my lunch, you know, and I was like, fuck. And then I had to go take a shit. So I go to the bathroom and I take a shit and I come back. This closed bag of bread, mind you, is on the floor. The plastic wrapping is torn in pieces, like torn apart. Not a single breadcrumb in sight, bro. When I tell you, I come back to this site and I'm like, oh my God, one of the dogs literally ate all the bread. I turn around, Dixie is dead ass on her back, spread eagle, like waiting for me to rub her belly. Like, bitch, I can see the fucking loaf of bread inside you.
That's so funny because do you remember my diabetic cat, Lady?
Yes.
Lady did that one time when my dad was making smash burgers. He had like the brioche hamburger buns, like, you know, like the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady she got on the counter and she ate like almost the entire bag of these nice expensive brioche buns.
That is so funny.
Oh, and she was still hungry after.
That's hilarious.
Well, no, it wasn't because then I didn't have like a decent hamburger bun to eat my smash burger with.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. There was something else I wanted to talk about. I try to save stuff for the podcast and then I forget it by it's time for the podcast to say it.
You need to start like writing stuff down.
I do need to start writing stuff down, like genuinely. Oh, I have an update. On the girl that I met when I went to UF.
Oh my God. Please tell me.
Yes. So I thought this girl was like a random stranger that we had just like accrued at the club, basically. Hold on. Let me rewind for context. So basically, I visited UF, some of my friends at the University of Florida, and we went like clubbing and stuff together, and it was really fun. And during there, I met this girl who would not leave me the fuck alone, and it was really, really annoying. And I did not like her. Like, she liked me. It seemed like she liked me. So basically, I thought she was just some random bitch that we like had met at the club. This bitch went to my high school, okay? Apparently, she had been in our group the whole entire time, and I just had no memory. Can you believe that? You know what? I think they should cut you slack because you did move like a year ago. I know. And I was also not doing great that night. But
we know.
I only found out because I was like on TikTok. She like has a TikTok account, you know? And I have her number in my phone, which was a whole other thing. But so I saw her, like, you know, her from my contacts is on TikTok. And then I sent a screenshot to one of my friends who was like, oh my God, I found the UF girl's TikTok. And she's like, my friend is like, oh, wait, look at that TikTok that's taken at our high school. And I'm like, fuck. So yeah, that was the update. I don't know if I'll actually include that in the podcast because that was low-key not very interesting. But yeah. I feel like I'm running out of things to say for the first time ever on the podcast.
I know. I feel like being on break, like my brain's just like out of it.
Yeah.
Start speaking Spanish. You know Spanish.
Si quieres, asuntos.
She's not there in the cabeza.
Oh my gosh. You want to know how it smells? Asuntos.
Asantos. You know it smell
okay.
well.
We should have taken longer to explain the case, I feel like.
Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to call it?
Yeah, but we still need to shout Grace out.
Yeah, thank you, Grace. We love you.
We love you, Grace.
Have my babies.
At the movies, send help.
Okay.